So we left off here. We found Zequid's cell. We picked up Carla's key. And we're going to go down this way. So take out as many rats as you can. We counted them, and they're around about 25 with 30 rats. So drop down when you're sure they're all dead. Pick up the items. Now in our previous video we did not rest at a bonfire at all. We lit Profane Capital Bonfire. So we're going to open the shortcut to the initial bonfire to this area. In New Game Plus you'll find a ring on that wooden platform. You can't get it in this playthrough. So let's open this shortcut. Again, we are not going to sit at any bonfire. It will be hectic going through the area with those enemies again. So we're going to keep it easy, as smooth as possible. We have things to do yet. Back out through the rat infested section. Go straight ahead. Now there's a mimic here. We're not going to tackle it. We'll be returning for this mimic. So just remember the route. From the bonfire down the left, rat infection section, and you'll get to the mimic. So we'll climb the ladder here. Cat ring would be a good idea. The fall is high and you will take fall damage. Put slippers on again. We're just returning to the area where Carla's cell is. We need to release her since we got the key. Don't engage with the basilisks. There are 5 of them. They will kill you. And to the right is Carla's cell. We will be leaving the dialogue.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads. Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches. So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities, and I am no exception. You're here to save me, but I'm guilty, a wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive? Oh, really? You are no ordinary woman. Very well. Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla, and I accept your proposal.
Alright, so we'll see her back at the shrine when we get there. Put our gear back on. And now back to the central area of the dungeons to open the cells we couldn't open before. So the enemies are still dead for us. That's ahead was where we missed the crystal lizard, so let's go up. This is where we found the Jailbreakers Key that opened the little window. Just get your bearings where you are. Let's go to the other side. Let's go down to open a cell. Ashes to give to the handmaid. There's nothing down there. Back up. And back to where the bonfire is, because there's a cell or two there that we didn't pick up some items. We need to do that now. Make sure to kill the enemy on the opposite side here before you pick up that item. Alright. And the dungeon area is complete. We can finally sit down, head back to the shrine, and deal with some things there. So let's give the 2 ashes to the handmaid.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. Gracious, either.
Check out what she now sells. Buy what you need. Buy at least 3 undead hunter charms, because we are going to go back. We have 2 mimic chests to take care of.
Well met.
Let's give in the Estus shard and the coal.
Words. Where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not. Your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
And do 6-7 here. Let's go talk to Carla. Give her 2 Braille tomes and 2 Pyromancy tomes, and buy Report. It's a Pyromancy. It'll come in handy later on. So by report, don't forget. Let's go deal with the 2 mimic chests. Travel back to the dungeon area. Take the shortcut to the right. Just run into the rat infested area undercover and with slippers. They will not detect you. Go straight ahead. Use the charm on the chest. Wait for the item to drop. Good, let's go up the ladder. Now we need to go where the 5 basilisks are to get the chest on the left side. And it will contain the dark clutch ring, which raises dark damage. Now empty all your equipment slots. Just keep your flasks, your charms and your homeward bone, so you have easy access to the homeward bone. You don't want to go through a lot of items. As soon as you pick up the ring, you need to homeward bone out of there very quickly or you will get killed by the basilisks. Okay, just take out these first rats here, because they will follow you. They do inflict a lot of damage. Down the ladder and take out these rats here. Straight up on the left side is the mimic chest. Remember, as soon as you get the item, homeward bone out as quick as possible. There's the dark clutch ring. Back to the shrine. And we need to give Orbeck his scroll.
Back again, I see. Oh my. You've made quite the discovery.
Alright, let's get ready for Profane Capital. So, we continue in the Profane Capital. Check on the gargoyle. Down the ladder. Let's put on our slippers. Now in New Game Plus, to the right of these stairs, there's a ring. You can't get it now. You can't get it in this playthrough. Alright, let's go up the ladder for an item. Up the wooden ramp. Now we did get the crystal lizards here, but if you didn't, now is the opportunity to get them. Just beware of the gaps in the ground. There are 2 or 3. And we'll pick up this item we didn't last time. So this area is toxic. Take out as many enemies from here as you can. They are the same enemies in the sewer area in Irithyll. And there are 2 items ahead where the swamp is. Just let our health build up. Right. Whatever enemy can be shot from afar is always good. Okay, let's go down and in. Blooming purple moss gets rid of the toxin. Okay, and the enemy did see us. Let's go for the items. So 1 ring reduces curse. And basically it helps the curse meter at the bottom of the screen not to raise so high as so quickly. Alright, let's go up. We will not be fighting these enemies. You can fight them, they only drop dung pies, so it's not worth it. We're going to drop down to pick up those items. We are going to go undercover and just get the items. Okay, let's drop down here. And there's the mimic chest. Now if you're wearing slippers and you have cast hidden body, the enemy is on the other side of this where we drop down, so it cannot see you or hear you. And we need to go back to the shrine to get some of these charms. But for now we'll do, since we're here, we'll go with this. cast. Wait for the item. Alright. Court Sorcerer's Staff. Cast again. And pick up the Court Sorcerer's set. Okay, good. There's nothing else in this room. Now there's 3 enemies below. So we'll need to go down and open a door. Now there's a second ledge here if you drop down. And if you're in NG+, there's a ring there. We can't get it now because it's in our first playthrough. This is where the ring would be. Just keep that in mind. These are the doors we open, and there's 3 of those enemies. I think there's a Purging Stone in here, I'm not sure. There's only 1 item. So it's up to you if you want to get that item or not. And there it is straight ahead. I think it's a Purging Stone, we'll see. If I remember. I mean, I played the game, but I narrate later on the video. Yeah, it's a Purging Stone. Remember, Purging Stones can, when you use them, they reverse your hollowing, so you look more decent. But when you die, it goes away. You go back to being hollow.
Well met, Ashen
So let's get some more charms. And let's go the other way now. So we finished 1 section. Let's pick up the items here on this side. We will not be going straight for the boss, we're just picking up the items. Now you need to drop down to the right from this bridge, it's easier. And there's also an item we need that for Archdragon Peak when we get there. The Onislayer Great Bow. So be careful when you drop down. Just go continuously undercover here. Those lantern enemies control that ball of fire, of flame. So let's take them out. That's the boss room. There are 2 more gargoyles, but we need to get the Onislayer arrows from the bridge up there. Now, something about Yom, the giant, the boss of this area. Siegward will be helping out. There's a special sword that takes this boss down. It's called the Storm Ruler. You equip it, you two-hand it, and you buff it with the weapon arts button. So you'll have to check what button you've put for the weapon arts. And as soon as the weapon is buffed, you click your attack button. So we'll remind you also before going into the boss about this weapon. No, we don't have it. We pick it up in the boss room. Let's take out this gargoyle because there's 3 chests in this section. 2 are mimics. Let's get the last gargoyle to come down. Let's get its attention. Alright. Now run into the hallway of the boss. And no enemies, no enemy can go through this section, so you're safe. So let's get it to come over here. I feel like an invader though. You can safely take it out from here. Alright. Take out the enemies to the left. Once you've done that, let's go for the first chest on the right. It's a safe chest. Now, throwing 1 Undead Hunter Charm affects both chests, so you'll be in time to pick up both items. And 1 from each chest. Alright, good. And basically, you've picked up all the items in the profane capital. Let's return to the shrine.
Tis good to see ye in good health. What?
Put everything in orange. We will not be casting, we'll be using the
Be careful.
special sword we'll find in the boss area. And what you want to do is remove all your weapons. Put on a shield for fire protection. Best one is the Dragon Crest shield. Sit at the bonfire. Go to your storage box and empty everything you have in your inventory where your weapons are. And travel to Profane Capital. Now the only reason we did this is because by now we have a lot of weapons, and searching for the Storm Ruler when we pick it up to equip it will be a waste of time. So it will be very, very easy when you pick up the weapon to go in your equipment slot and equip it. So this time we're going straight ahead. You might get hit by the gargoyle, it doesn't matter. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep going. Go to the boss hallway, you're safe there. Use any melee, any blessed weapon buffed shield or weapon to raise your health bar. And as soon as your health bar is up, put on your other shield, the Dragon Crest shield. Now, as soon as the cutscene finishes, run straight between Yorm's legs, the boss's legs, go to the throne, pick up the item, you'll see it, equip the weapon, it should be there at the top left, two-hand it, buff it with your weapon arts button. If you see Siegward losing health, use the great heal on him. If he dies, before you die, quit the game and reload the boss fight. Otherwise you'll be alone in this fight. And that's the Storm Ruler he is holding.
Yorm, old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Don't hesitate, run straight between the legs of the boss. Keep going, keep going. Don't hesitate. Go to the back, pick up that item, equip it, two-hand it, buff it. Weapon arts button. There it is. Two-hand it and buff it. Good. Target the boss. It's buffed. Attack. Press your attack. Buff it again. It uses stamina, but don't wait for your stamina bar to raise. Attack. Right. Buff it again. Now if the boss turns its attention to you, just dodge away, roll away from him. Target the boss, buff it again. Keep doing this tactic. Just roll out of his way. As you see, Siegward is using the same sword. Buff your weapon. And Yorm the giant has been defeated. Talk to Siegward.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Right, light the bonfire. You can sit at it. Go to your storage box and bring back all your weapons. Excellent. Run out of the boss room and Zequid will drop his souls, 1,000 souls. Yes, he does die. Okay, he's dead. Go back, pick up another Storm Ruler, his shield and his set of armor. In your next playthrough, you don't have to buy the set of armor from Patches to throw down the well. And we'll see Zequid in New Game Plus. Okay, let's go back to the shrine. Let's see what the Soul of Yorn gives us. We went with his shield.
Aha.
But you can get his machete. I mean, the strength levels are very high.
Now.
Let's see if he has anything to say.
Gaining admission to the Legion.
Nope. Okay, you just finished the dungeons and the capital. Congratulations. We'll see you in our next video. Thank you so much for watching.